Hey YouTube, this is Gohan from Dragon Ball Z. You're watching AmatureKiLLerHD, the ultimate Super Saiyan.
Hey, what is up, guys? It is me, AmatureKiLLer, and this is going to be a very simple video. Probably short, simple, sweet video. What to buy in the shops for beginners, okay? Now, many beginners have started out this game. Many people don't really know what to do. Hey, how do you do this? Hey, how do you do that? What should I buy? What should I buy? Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so this is what you want to do. When you start out the game, you're going to have the soul shops, okay? Now, the way you get soul stones into summon, dissolve, and that's how you get them. Now, the more you dissolve, of course, the more you get. You can refresh and all this stuff. Now, starting out the game, if you really want to make profit, you could buy him, for example, and then sell him, and you make 15 profit on soulstone, but that's like once a month, so it doesn't really matter. Now, you want to definitely utilize, you don't want to be greedy and buy people that you don't use on your team, because that would just be, it would be stupid. So if it's a beginner guide, if you got, for example, a team like Cell, Bulma, Piccolo, Trunks, and Gotenks, okay? Because these guys are good. Goten, Trunks. I mean, the team that I just mentioned now as a beginner team would be really good. All right? You would want to buy Bulma, Goten, Trunks, Cell, and Piccolo, all right? That would be the only people you buy. Because then you need, you need A units to rank them up and whatnot. Those are the only people, because you want those shards to level up. If you don't buy those shards, it would just be a waste of soul stones, because it does cost 500. And if you sell, if we go to the altar right now and we dissolve, let's say, you see? So basically a green counts as 2, a blue counts as 5. And then if we, over here, I mean, I have a lot of them, so we'll dissolve. Unless you never want to dissolve an S unit unless you really don't need it. Now, but that's only in the beginning, because once you start to get into having SS units on your team, you need S units to dissolve to put them in there. So just be very cautious with doing that. All right, you don't want to like be greedy and be like, hey, I just sold everyone. You know, that's not the smart way to do it. Now, once you advance and you have SS people on your team, you're going to go over here to the Advanced Soul Shop, which is going to have your SS units, and on the bottom, it's going to have your SSS units. Now, when you are at end game, okay, and you don't really want to spend, I mean, end game means that you're going to have some SSS units. The only way to effectively level up your SSS units is by buying the dragon for 8,000, okay? Leveling up an SSS unit is very tricky, because if you want to get those shards of them, it is 12,000 to just get one unit. It's a waste of shards, because what you could do, buy a dragon, refresh for 2, and for 10,000 you get this. You know, you have another chance to buy again. But if you were to buy this, refresh, and buy again, you're already wasting 26,000. Where for this one, you're only wasting 18,000. So just keep that in mind, guys. Be very strategic about that. Now, let's go to the next one, the tournament shop. For me, end game, I don't really need SS units or S units, because as I progress in the game, I get shards, I get SS shards. So like right now, I'm like, and it's really hard at my level right now without spending money to really level up and star people, because it's just more difficult when you have SSS units. So basically, if I level up right now, I'm not spending, I'm just literally just playing the game as I go. I have a lot of S units, I have a lot of SS units, but the time I level one up and I save, by the time I want to level up another person, I'll have enough. So right now, my goal would be to buy the Shenron shards. That's basically this is end game. Unless, if you're not happy with the marks that you have on your units, you could always buy new ones. All right, you could always buy like this one for 3,800. Now, for beginners, to be completely honest, for beginners, I would invest in getting Kid Buu, because he is going to be your best defensive unit. Kibito, not so much. So Kid Buu is going to be the best, and then also I would spend on getting the S units, so then you can level up your SS units in star levels. And if anything, if you really wanted to have more sets on your units to make them more bulky or more damage output higher, I would buy the purple marks. And remember, like I said in that one previous video, I would buy two sets of Mo, one set of Shin, one set of Kai, and one set of Kame. The Go and Zen, don't even worry about them. Now, let's go into the clan shop. Now, once you join a clan, you're going to have the options to buy the spirits, which you get, I believe you get to put spirits at level 110. I mean, for right now, we don't really need spirits until, like, mid to end game. But the way I utilize them at end game is I get the SS, because since it's more tricky now to get SS units, I buy it through this. Because in the previous, before it all updated and whatnot, you could get SS easily from doing the summons. Like, it had, like, the theme summon cards. You could get, like, Gotenks, Cell, Kid Buu, all these things. Now, it's completely gone. You cannot get those. So now you could get a chance to get SSS units and purple units. So, I mean, it's very tricky. So your best bet would be to save to either buy this, and if you have extra, you could buy this, or you could spend on spirits. I mean, it's in the beginning, this is whatever you guys want to do, but I would recommend saving until you get an SS shards, because you want to get more SS units, and if you have good luck, you could star level up and whatnot. Now, Snakeway Shop. So Snakeway Shop is actually very cool, because you could also get Gotenks, which is actually a very beast unit. You could also get these two. In the beginning, I highly recommend using these two because of convergence. You're going to see what convergence does, and it's honestly crazy, especially for these two kids having bleed. I mean, although they attack the front and back, although they have convergence, it's also better because you get more damage, more bleed, stacking, and then boom, 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 they die. Now, what I do, since I have 9 days here, what I'll do is I'll keep around 7,000 to 8,000 of these coins, and it is important because once it refreshes, I'll buy a random weapon. If not, I'll buy Shenron shards, which are important. Meaning, I have 308 Shenron shards. I mean, I could buy one now and then wait the 9 days and then buy a random weapon and then go all over again, because it takes 30 days to refresh. Now, for armor, I don't usually buy this, nor do I recommend buying these, to be honest. I don't know. I don't recommend those. Now, for Team Store, this is for IST. I think you unlock it only when your server is 180 days open or something. 180 days? I think so. 180 days. Now, with this one, everyone has their own preference. If you are in end game, complete end game, meaning like you can't upgrade anything or can't do anything, I recommend buying these two, okay? These two are highly important. You got the Mystic Stone and the Advanced. These two are that hidden potential to, like, put more power to your units. You know, get them to have more crit, get them to have more crit damage, more HP, more defense. This is very important, the Advanced one, more than the basic one. Although basic one is good too, but this one is your most prized possession. Once you get it to level 5, you can then use the scroll to then unlock even more of a potential to get them higher. But because I am at the end game, but I'm not to where I'm like, okay, I have nothing to do, I can't level up power, because I still am buying shin caps and these. These are my priority. Other than that, I would not choose this one, this one, this one, this one, or that one, or this one. I mean, sorry. If you guys are still mid-game, I would buy this, because if you guys cannot afford to have a shit ton of SSS units, I would focus on getting SS units. So definitely this is very important to have. But when you are end game and you have a full team of SSS, my goal is to get Shin and SSS picks, because they are very important. And that is it, guys, for the video. That is what you want to focus on in the shops. And if you guys have any questions or concerns, message me in the comment section below. I do read them all, and I do comment whenever I have a chance. Leave a like, subscribe, put on the notification, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. All right, guys, peace.
Impressive.